Hi guys, the purpose of this video is to show you how to basically use Autodesk Inventor, and we're going to be using it to create the robot keychain head. So today we're going to make a digital model of this part, the robot keychain head. So this is the introductory screen to Inventor, or this is what it opens to. So I'm going to select new part, and I'm going to pick a part. Okay. Once I've selected a part, now you can see up here, I'm in this 3D model tab just briefly. I'm going to start by making a two-dimensional sketch. So that brings up these sketch planes. Since I'm going to be drawing the robot keychain head from the front view, I'm going to select the XY plane. So I click on that, and it brings up this. So now you can see over here, the sketch tab is selected. So now I have access to this ribbon of sketching tools. I'm going to start by drawing a rectangle because the robot keychain head is rectangular. So I left click once, and then I'm going to drag the mouse over, and I'm going to click again. Now, what I can do is if I hold down the wheel on the mouse, that lets me pan my view over like this. And now I'm going to enter some dimensions. So I use the dimension tool. I'm going to select this line, and I can type in 1, enter. And that lets me set the width of this rectangle to 1 inch, which is the width of the robot keychain head. I'm going to select this line and set that to 0.75, which is the height of the robot keychain head. So now I have the front view drawn. So I finished the sketch. And you can see when I finished the sketch, it took me from the sketch tab or the sketch ribbon over to the 3D modeling ribbon, because now it's going to let me take this view or this two-dimensional sketch and turn it into the three-dimensional object. To do that, I'm going to use the extrude tool. So extrude gives some depth to our drawing, to our two-dimensional drawing. So instead of extruding this 1 inch like it's defaulted to, I'm going to change it to 0.75 because our robot keychain head is only 3/4 of an inch deep. Okay, so now I have the robot keychain head. The difference is I need to add a hole to the robot keychain head. So I'm going to do that by sketching on this top surface, because that's where the hole is going to go. And this is the front edge over here, and this is the back edge, and the hole needs to go closer to the back. So I'm going to make a point, just like if I was going to drill a hole in real life, I would start by marking a center point on my robot keychain head. So I clicked somewhere near where the hole is going to go, and now I'm going to add some dimensions. The dimension from the front of the head to the hole should be a 1/2 inch, 0.5, enter. And from the side, the distance should be a 1/2 inch. So from the center point to the side of the robot keychain head, that distance should also be 0.5. So now I have this center point located where it's supposed to be. I'm going to finish the sketch. And now it takes me back to the 3D modeling tab, and I have access to the modeling tool called hole. So if I select that, there's only one center point on this part right now, so it automatically selects that center point. And for the robot keychain head, I just need to modify the size a little bit. It's still going to be a through hole. Like you can see here, the termination goes all the way through. But instead of being a 1/4 inch diameter, the robot keychain head hole is only 3/16. So you can either type in 3/16 like that, or if you know the decimal equivalent, you can type that in. Okay. So now I have the robot keychain head finished. And the last thing I can do if I want is I can change this part from being just a generic material like this. I can select and change it to, let's change it to maple just for fun. And now I have that. So the last thing I'm going to do is now I'm going to save my work. I go to the save icon. And when I save it, I'm going to save it in my H space. And in my H space, I would save it in my Tech 6 folder. Oh, look at that. My Tech 6 folder is my Tech 6 is awesome. Tech class is awesome. So I'd save it in here. And I already have a Robot Keychain folder. I'll save in this anyways, and I already have a head saved. So I'm going to save this thing as demo head. And now when I save it, automatically down here on the bottom, it went from being called part 2 to demo head. And now I have my part saved. This ends the video.